We recommend that as a consumer, you exercise your due diligence and research all strategies recommended to you before adopting them in your own business. Please review our full disclaimer video and documents prior to viewing this video.
The Automatic Work Order Processing Program generates planned maintenance (PMs) work orders based on the asset or route schedules. These include repetitive, lubrication and inspection type work orders. Running this program produces work orders, PM service notices, and associated reports. To open the Automatic Work Order Processing, select Modules on the top menu, then select Asset Management from the list, and then select Automatic Work Order Processing. The Automatic Work Order Processing window will open. Pick the criteria you need to process automatic work orders from the following list of fields. Remember, the more specific your selection criteria, the fewer work orders that are automatically generated. If you leave all the fields blank, then you will produce the greatest number of work orders. The Automatic Work Order Processing can be set up as a repeating submission. If the Create Repeating Submission box is checked, the program will automatically increment the ending date based upon the entry in the type field. Important note: the ending date should be no longer than a week. Automatic Work Order Processing criteria is as follows. 1. Language ID. You must enter the language you want these work orders to be in. It defaults to the language ID entered at setup. 2. Ending date. You must enter a date. The system generates work orders for all scheduled preventive maintenance whose next due date is up to and including the date you specify. Note: select ending date in the future, not past. 3. Asset key. If you want to run this report for a particular asset, enter the identifier. If you want to run it for all assets, then leave this field blank. 4. Department. To generate work orders for a particular department, then enter that name in this field. When the field is blank, work orders print for all departments. 5. Crew. If you want to run the automatic work order process for a specific crew, then enter that crew identifier here. If this field is blank, work orders will print for all the crews. 6. Craft. To process automatic work orders for a particular craft, enter that craft ID here. To run the work orders for all crafts, then leave this field blank. 7. Planner. You can run this report for a selected planner by choosing that planner ID from the drop-down list. If the field is blank, then the report is run for all planners. 8. G/L overlay. To create work orders for a specific G/L overlay, and then enter that number here. 9. Work order type. You can run automatic work order processing for a specific work order type by entering it in this field. To run the processing for all work order types, then leave this field blank. 10. Area. To run this report for a specific area, enter it in this field. To run it for all areas, leave the field blank. 11. Generate duplicate work orders. When you check this box, the automatic work order process to generate work orders for the PM route, although a work order already exists. This only applies to those PM routes with a schedule type of date scheduled. PMs and routes with a schedule type of date closed are suppressed if a work order already exists, even if this field is checked. 12. Schedule multiple step PM work orders. The automatic work order processing will always schedule a single-step work order, and the first step of a multi-step work order. If you check this field, Empac will also schedule the additional steps of a multi-step work order. If it is blank, it only schedules the first step. 13. Print direct to planner. When you check this box, the newly generated work orders are sent to the default printer of the planner assigned to the work order. If unchecked, work orders are sent to the default printer of the employee who is running automatic work order processing. 14. Start submission it. Use this field to tell Empac when you want it to begin creating the report. In the first field immediately to the right of the word Start Submission it, enter the date on which the computer should begin creating the report. On the second field to the right, enter the time of day on which to begin creating the report. You can click on the arrows at the field's right margins to scroll up or down for the date or time you want. Note: select Start Submission Date in the future, not past. Once you have entered all your criteria in, then select the OK button on the bottom of the window. Note, select the OK button only one time, then View and Reports. A pop-up window will open, saying report has successfully been submitted. Select the OK button and the pop-up window will close. Close the automatic work order processing window by selecting the X in the top right-hand corner of the window. To view the report, select Modules on the top menu, then select Reporting from the drop-down list, then select the View Reports. The Report Viewer, IRM, will open, select the report to view from the list. Then select the View Report icon from the left-hand side toolbar. These reports will include 1. Automatic Work Order Register. 2. PM Service Notices. 3. PMs to be scheduled report. The automatic work order processing has been set up by corporate IT for each site. This is done on a report login account, so that when employees leave the company, the automatic processing does not stop because someone has left or their Empac account is closed. If your automatic work order processing is not working, please contact your IT support. This brings us to the end of the repetitive work orders.
Thank you for watching. If you liked our videos, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up.